Rheneas does it all. One morning on the Skarloey railway, Rheneas was puffing to the shades. He had just taken a heavy load of slate up to Elstead Castle, and he was eager for a rest. When he got there, however, he found Ivor Hugh, looking most upset. "Hello, Ivor Hugh," said Rheneas. "What's the matter? You do look glum." "My brakes have failed on the one day I didn't want them to," replied Ivor Hugh. "I have so much work I really wanted to do today. Now it seems like Fred will have to cover for me. Again." Rheneas chuckled. "That reminds me of a story back when I was your age," he laughed. "I used to want to do as much work as I could handle." Skarloey would remember it very well. "Would you like me to tell you all about it?" "Well, seeing as I've nothing better to do," came the reply. And so Rheneas began. Long ago, Skarloey and Rheneas were the only two engines on the line. They were very different compared to how they are now. Skarloey was arrogant and bouncy, while Rheneas was far more strict. The two would often get into very silly little arguments, which would cause lots of trouble, especially when Skarloey got a cab. However, in the end, the two little engines were very happy on their own little line. One cold morning, a workman was fussing around Skarloey. Rheneas had been fired up ready for the day, but Skarloey had something wrong with him. "Me tubes feel all clogged up," he groaned. "Rubbish," said Rheneas. "I'm sure you're just over-exaggerating it. It can't be that bad." Skarloey was about to retort when the workman spoke up. "Oh, I can't do anything, sir. I haven't the slightest what the problem is. I've checked all over him, but there's nothing." The thin controller sighed. "I suppose you'll have to do his work for the day, Rheneas. Be quick about it now, will you? There's a good lad," he smiled. "Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir," smiled Rheneas as he puffed away. He felt very happy now. Skarloey watched as his best friend left him. He wished he could go out and work too. Rheneas worked very hard that day. After all, he had the workload of 2 engines. Despite this, Rheneas worked very hard, and the passengers were very pleased, even though they didn't like all the coal dust getting into their eyes. Skarloey, still looking very depressed. "Skarloey, my friend, you should have seen me today," he said. "Oh, I was working so hard. I was doing the workload of 2 engines. Oh, it was amazing. But I'm really tired right now. I'd love to chat, but I need some beauty sleep. Good night, my friend." And before Skarloey could say a word, Rheneas was asleep. The days went by. Skarloey still wasn't repaired, and Rheneas still had to do the sad engine's work, as well as his own. The little engine went from loving it to hating it very quickly, and began to loathe the mornings when Mr. Bobby would come to start work. At last the workmen found out what the problem was with Skarloey. However, Rheneas still needed to do the ill engine's work, while the workmen tried to fix it. He was taking the last train of the day when it happened. Come on, Rheneas, he thought to himself. It's just one last train to Croven's Gate, and then it'll all be over. As the journey went on, Rheneas began to feel a slight pain in his wallet. No matter, he thought to himself. I'll get Mr. Bobby to check it over once we get back. But perhaps it would have been better if he hadn't waited. Suddenly, Rheneas began losing steam like a alarm of the gun. He came to a stop almost immediately. Trucks bumped and banged into each other as he came to a halt. Bless my soul! Whatever happened? Ivor, you looked horrified. What happened? He asked. My safety valve burst due to how much I was straining myself, smiled Rheneas. Granted though, the accident did do some good for me. I wanted the works to be repaired, and they gave me a cab. And mere minutes after I broke down, Skarloey was repaired. So he did my work as well as his own, while I was at the works. So there was a happy ending, smiled Ivor. Yes, indeed there was, chuckled Rheneas. Ivor was amazed. Thank you for the story, Rheneas, he said. That was brilliant. My pleasure, said Rheneas, as the two engines smiled at each other in the hot, basking sun.